owner of this rainbow blind, we've been on about it for a while. It's not been open, and if you've got an order, it's tough luck because he's in prison and his sentencing is due live for all sorts of things, false imprisonment of his wife and what have you. So I don't think we'll be seeing any rainbow blinds in the near future. And work started on the wasteland by the car park bus station. We've got a container there and a load of stone or brick or whatever. And there's two pods here. Don't know what they're messing about at, but that's it. That's the workforce at the moment. So no machinery or anything at the moment. Well, the big screen's now got some adverts on them of what's coming up to Crewe. They've also been running the video of the new history centre and what you can see and what it's like off YouTube, and promoting Pride and picnic in the park and Crewe Day Festival. And these over here are still messing about putting the new screen in there. So well, it's just going to be an advert screen. Now they've just come on showing what the new history centre is going to be. This is on YouTube.
Even before you step inside, you can see into the centre and catch glimpses of the unique collections, exhibition.
Well, on the wasteland, all they seem to be doing is pulling up the trees, which is a damn shame because you've got the trees ready made. We've got another van on site, and looking along everywhere they've gone, they've pulled up the trees, left the weeds and pulled up the bloody trees. On the regeneration of this bit of wasteland, we've got a little hut, and all we've got these two fellas here, and all they're doing is digging up the trees. I thought it would have been a thing to leave. It's perfectly aligned, just as though somebody planted them. They're leaving the weeds, just digging up the trees. Well, the history centre, we now assume that all the steel's in. I say that because there's no crane. I'm assuming they finished with the crane, and now it's somebody else's turn to have a go at it. There always has to be one. I think it's case two. Both parked on the Pelican Crossing, and you can't get a buggy through. Wonderful. Got market stalls and all sorts. stalls everywhere. I think you're letting everybody know it's Pride Day. Posters all the way along. A bit OTT. Well, these two vans are still stuck there on the track, actually on the traffic lights. You can't get a buggy past, you can't get a wheelchair past. They're blocking access to the lights so nobody knows what colour they are. So I just spoke to some police officers uptown and said, can you just get anybody to pop up and sort it out before there's an accident? Oh no, we've got to stay here. I said, well, you've got a radio. Oh no, we're on another channel. Go and ring 101. Oh well, yeah. In other words, not frigging interested. I was just having a look at the new boxing club, which I believe is actually finished now. Well, there is a bit there to do, isn't there? Well, I think the actual building and everything's finished and it should be opening any time soon. Got cycle racks. Got the thing there if you have a heart attack, which is good. Plenty of parking. Quite a big area at the back there. I don't know whether that's going to have plants in or whether they're going to grass that over. So we'll come back and see when it's actually open, which I believe very soon. Well, they do seem to be putting a corrugated floor in, just like metal sheets on the history centre. How well we can see it in this, I can't see it, it's a sunny day. So whether they're surely not the permanent, whether they're going to put concrete over the top or something. It's definitely a bit different. Look, now the crane's gone, a lot of the work we won't be able to see. We'll perhaps see this sheeting a bit better from the other side because the sun's not out this side, so we can see what you're doing. But see, it's all corrugated sheeting. So when somebody's about, we'll find out if it's going to pour concrete over the top of it. Well, they have got the massive workforce out on the wasteland. One with the barrow, one with the shovel, and one playing golf. They've got a load of bricks. I don't know what they're going to do with them here. From where are they going? There. I'd say all they seem to be doing is just pulling the trees up and making a general mess. So there's only 3 people and one's playing golf. He takes another swing. Is it only a hole in one? No! It'll take years if we've only got these 3. Well, some of the bushes uptown are putting on a good show. We've even got Mr. B. Where are you? Yeah. He's enjoying it. Just brighten the place up a bit, doesn't it? Delivering medicine again to the chemist. Blocking the pavement. Every bloody time they do that. I'm still making a lot of row and messing with this new big screen, but there's no sign of the big screen yet, so presumably this is just the workers and then the engineers will come and put a big screen in. Why we want the big screen when we got one over there, we don't know, but nevertheless. Well, by the library they've got a portable boiler, just what we want in a very hot day. And this high street thing's getting very interesting because it should have been finished in March, and now they're announcing that it's going to be 31st of August. We can see some improvement because we have got that path in now, which we've been waiting for a long time. But why it's going to take till August, it's longer running than Dad's Army. Whether anybody's going to use it once we've got it is another matter. So High Street, all the cones have gone, whether they were doing while they were getting wagons down. So we're back with the parking on the double yellow lines and on the pavement. And I was talking to some of the council bods about this, and the Mets here, that little garden next to it, the owner of the Mets, which used to be the cinema, is going to be doing something with it, so don't know what exactly yet, but interesting to see. Well, that's why they've got that little garden. So we've got an outdoor space. On Oak Street and the old crane. You can hear me over the noisy bloody grinders. Posh yellow crane. So we're putting the steels this side now. So the library did win. They got all the steels in. Whether we can see there, but they've got prefabricated steps again. Just make that out. Tons and tons of steel. The other side has still got tons and tons of steel, and the concrete's now 6 foot down the bottom. Got all this steel here. Not know what it's all for, but certainly got a lot of it. Around the other side you can get an idea of the height of this. It's going to be a very tall building. There's a little bit on the top there, I don't know what that is. Part of it's supposed to have this football field on the top. Just having a wander up Mill Street, the new cycle path, walkway, blah de blah. And it's not divided, is it? So all we haven't got an actual cycleway, we've just got a very wide pavement. So it's no different than the ordinary pavement when cyclists go on the pavement and nearly knock you over, but now they've got more room to knock you over. So I thought it was going to sort of be a cycle bit and a pedestrian bit, but oh. We get further up near B&M and what have you, and the cyclists have got a little lane there to cross. Why you really need that, I don't know. It's a lot of controversy. We knocked a lot of trees down, but there's quite a few trees and things left standing. So it's a nice little walk, but is it really justified 11 million quid? If they ever finish High Street and then you can walk to the library. I don't know. And just for a bit of fun, this place, a Chinese place on Chester Bridge, it's never been open for years. The letterbox has been smashed, and I'm just having a look inside. And some of this stuff must be worth a bloody fortune, surely. It's a mystery, nobody knows what it is or why it's never open. Them big pots alone must be a fortune, surely. Well, the waste ground, they've now got some new staff in. A dog, I don't know what he's supposed to do, but one person way over there's them two messing about, but this fella's got his dog. So the Telegraph have been and done a big article on the car park saying it's going to bankrupt Cheshire East. They're giving figures of over £3,000 a day in costs and losses. It's £21,000 a week. Over a year, that's a lot of money. And they say if you don't sort it out, then it could actually bankrupt the council. So quite what to do with it to get the money back. Because there's all sorts of hidden costs, isn't there? There's security, there's CCTV, there's lighting, maintenance for these bloody plants, and God knows what else. So they can always knock it down, I suppose. Yeah, make a car park. 10 of them. Very young, these, perhaps a couple of days old. We really have had a lot this time. Yeah, they're appearing from everywhere. 1, 2, 3, there's 5 of them somewhere. 4, 5. I don't know where they all come from. They're roughly a day, perhaps 2 days old.